Greetings, our Cameroonians. Happy Sunday as you join in. Share, let the audience be. Hey! Hey! Eze buruburu. The Lord is good. Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. How you doing? How are they? It's been a while. Let's view the audience. Happy Sunday to you all. May enjoy this ongene. When you listen to good music like this, it brings your spirit up. When I like the drum, I like the guitar. Southern Cameroonians, don't be shaking, freedom is coming. Don't be shaking. It's just a matter of time. But be strong. Be strong, my people. Nothing good comes easy. Don't be moved by what you see. Be moved by what you have. What you have is what is greater than what you see. Because not everything you see, you can afford. Greetings to you all, and happy Sunday. It has been a while. I've not been online. When I wish man to use drilling machine for top for night. So this one I wish can wish. Just with the drilling machine, what I want to have which kind of thing this night. Greetings to everyone. Greetings to you all. Greetings. See, Southern Cameroonians. When I see some people say the war is going, people are giving up, I laugh. Do you know why I laugh? Because in life, what I've been taught in my life, which they don't teach me, make I know. I say, you should be proud of what you have in the hand than what you see with the eyes. They might jubilate in the eyes. They might do the hypocrisy. Say everything they okay. But the only person where you know play with jigadi by tea. If he tell you how that told the hot. Now only man where you know play with jigadi by tea. If he tell you how that told the hot. Or now only man where get bolingo caught. Go if he tell you say fly get it. I like that proverb. Now only man will get caught. If he tell you say fly get it. You know say when you see fly. When you see fly, you know the thing say fly get it. Yeah. When you see fly, you know the thing say fly get it. But now man where he get caught. Please, as you are joining, let's be respect my platform. Because many of you cannot put your face. So if you come here, I'm just looking through the comments, but I will not be distracted. My hand will act. Yeah, I block. I don't mix. I cannot be here and people are dying and I block. So if you are here, respect yourself. Respect yourself. Let me first of all address La Republique. You see, I'm young. I'm very young. From the way I dance to this music, you can know I'm a man full of life. Very, very full of life. Do you know why I dance? Even if everybody in diaspora goes away today, for what I've done for my people, I know even if I'm not alive, it will bring change. What the boys have in their hand and what has been planted on the ground, even if you have to bring Pharaoh from Egypt, he cannot destroy what is already on the ground. We might argue, we might quarrel, we might change presidents, we might have misunderstanding, but tell La Republique, what we have on the ground, they need to bring Dictator Biya 20 times again before he will be able to break it. I'm not telling you to motivate you. No. I'm telling you because I know. I know how determined the people on the ground are, especially the youths. What I just need to do is to tell them to refocus them. And that's what I've been doing for the past days. I've not come live, but I've been busy on the background. I've been sending out voice notes. And I've been doing more job on the background, even though you have not seen me live. And for those who saw Mountain Race, and then they saw things in Fako and they say everything is getting back to normal, I laugh. We have Lefanse, we have Kange, we have popcorn, we have all the techniques as young people to liberate Ambazonia. That should scare you more. Not what your eyes see should scare you. If you go to different countries which they fight, like Chad and all the other places, there's normal life. People go to the bar and drink. They don't even ban alcohol. But what they are scared of is what might come in the night. What they are scared of is what may attack when you don't know. You should be scared of the unknown, not of the one you know. I know you were brought up in all your life in living in one dictator. Tell the military who are watching me. You see their friends resigning, it's because they are scared of the unknown. Only a man who lives free on the streets and see with the eyes will say nothing happens. But only the man who walks with the witches and the wizards in the night can tell you how many witches fly in space. Hey. Only a man that is a witch. You know, you don't have eyes. You can go out just like yesterday. In Victoria, everybody could feel everything was normal in Victoria because they saw the Seka girls dancing everywhere. Pam, 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 padam, pam, pam. Then, oh, everybody know Victoria is okay. But the person who have eyes, those who see, will tell you the days are dark. Will tell you the night is very long. Don't dance because there is nothing to jubilate. At least as a son of Victoria, I myself, I gave them, you know, Seka has been one of the oldest, the first female school in our land of Victoria. Yes, they have brought out fine, good mothers. So, good grandmothers and good young girls. We wait, maybe the next generation will bring out good ones too. So, we appreciate them and we celebrate them. Yeah, for what they have done in keeping the name. If you have to follow Seka, that means you cannot run the history of Southern Cameroon. As a son of Southern Cameroon, Seka Baptist College carries the history of Southern Cameroon. It was the first, when you look Seka, then you know there is Southern Cameroon. If you look Seka, you look St. Joseph College, you look Sacred Heart College, Mankong, you look Queen of the Rosary College, Okoyom. You need to know those are the histories of Southern Cameroon. Our Lady of Lords, those are the histories of Southern Cameroon. Yeah, even though some of them don't want to hear about it, but the institutions they passed, those institutions are there because there was a Southern Cameroon. Tell most of them, they were busy yesterday dancing 60th anniversary in Victoria. But most of them don't support what made that institution what it is. We would not even go there. We don't even know if our daughters will go to that school. We are the ones keeping the history of those schools. But them who go there, they wear clothes, say, oh, happy 60th anniversary of St. Joseph College, Seka. Who was Seka? Seka Baptist College. How did he come in? Was he not in the history of Southern Cameroon? How did Seka come up? How did Seka Baptist College come? Most of you flew everywhere. You paid flight for $28,000. But you have never ever support one restoration fighter in this war. Even to support humanitarians. But I'm happy some of your mothers, I don't want to call their names, secretly are supporting the war. You guys were jumping yesterday up and down in Victoria. I was just watching on my Facebook and I was just laughing. And I said, see them, they run away from history. They run away from history, but they don't know their institution is history. If you ask how many of them, even some of them who have become ministers, some of them who have become everything, if you ask all of them, how many of you can stand and speak the true history of that Seka College? How it came? It was a man who valued the culture of the people of Victoria, which was called Yengumboke. A man who saw the value of the people of Southern Cameroon. A man who saw the integrity in the women of Southern Cameroon. Women which in those days they did not use pen to write. They used what they call typewriter. Papa, papa, papa. Women who had value. Women with great integrity. That's what made them create that woman's school. But some of you today, because of politics, you cannot stand to defend what made that institution what it is. And if I'm telling you, if you don't change, it will make that institution lose its value. But as we, the sons of Victoria, are there because it was under my great-grandfather which those institutions were built. Yeah, we will be there to fight. I sent them my own congrats yesterday. As a son of the soil of Victoria, when I saw them dancing, even dancing without thinking there is a war or there are bullets flying in Victoria, I still wrote them a message on my Facebook and I said, from the son of Victoria, let them celebrate. But when you see those institutions, they tell you the history of Southern Cameroon. Pedro, Pet Edochie, which we watch his film, all of you know Don Pedro. He went to St. Joseph College, I say. They are great veterans, great men. But history wants to destroy it. And we would not even go through it. We are fighting for history not to destroy it. You think if they have to become a French colonized nation, Seka Baptist College will stand there? No. If they have to destroy Southern Cameroon, they will destroy Seka. They will destroy Sase. Sase can even stand because it's a Catholic institution, but they will destroy Seka. They will destroy Sase because most of the teachers will have to be French. Everything has to go away. If you forgot the words Biya said in France, Biya said we have struggled to integrate and assimilate them, but it did not work. Now they bring French teachers. They are started coming gradually. Very soon they'll start integrating French teachers. Somebody said remove Okoyomanfe. Okoyomanfe, okay, you know it's Our Lady of Lords, not Okoyo, sorry. Let me get some water. God is good. All right. Okay, let's build the audience. So you see, if we don't fight, most of you were dancing yesterday in the streets of Victoria. Oh, the whole roads were blocked. If we just send one RPG so, or one can get, sometimes some women, they for flying out with their cosh over fences. But I was just watching them, I say, sometimes ignorance, but it's good they know. I heard one mama saying it. Yeah. And even when they wrote their books, in the book of Mama Mojimbo, she wrote it, Mojimbo, the one old family, just like the cars in Victoria. She wrote it in their Victoria Jewel. She told them, you guys were dancing and celebrating, but don't forget your history. Seka Baptist College is a history of Southern Cameroon, not a history of La Republique. If you have to keep the history of that school, you have to keep the history of Southern Cameroon. So you great women of that institution, we never tell Namona join, we should go and fight war. But you can support humanitarian. You can do it secretly. If that institution has to be what made most of you women what you are today, then you have to go back and trace the history to keep it for the next generation, to keep it for the next people who have to come. If not, you will not be able to celebrate that Seka all the time. Someday you will leave and regret that if I knew I could do this to keep this institution. It has produced great women. That means it has to continue. So thank you, Southern Cameroonians. Let me go to the next slide. You know, when most people look the way things happen, they always say the war, oh, Southern Cameroon, we are losing. I laugh. Tell everybody, even La Republique Army, tell them to check Afghanistan. Tell them to check Syria. Tell them to check Iraq. There are times Iraq goes for 1 year without one AK. But when they want to strike, it comes like a holocaust. Tell Biya, look, it's only a fool. I will not sit and you guys can go and hold your things, bring all the military and everything. Me, as an activist of this world, which I've been for 5 years, when I see what you guys do, I laugh. Because I know what is in the hands of the boys. I know. And I know it's just that we need to reorganize them. And that's what we are doing now as the youth. Young people have come up. Young people. Vibrant people. We have come up. No place no go the way monkey go walk, baboon go can't chop. We have come. And you can do what, everything can happen what it is. You can show the international government whatever you want to show. But the economy of the land is going barren. Have you checked the economy? People are living in starvation. People have started counting to do hunger strike. That's to tell you that what we have, I once said it here, a child can never attack the mother that has the pot of food. You cannot. A child, if La Republique was wise, Southern Cameroonians were supposed to be the one to have all the ministerial positions because they are the ones which have the milk and honey. You attack a mother who has the pot of food. And then how do you want to eat? You should be ready to make your own food. We have the minerals. We have the gold. We have the petrol. We plant the food. We do everything. And you attack us. You kill our children and you want to eat. How? Oh, Joshua, it's time, let me laugh. Oh, Lord. And see, I see people in Garua eating rats. They have not eaten rats. Remember the story of the Israelites in Egypt when they were attacked with plagues. They have not eaten rats. They will start eating wall giggles very soon. Go and enter the bush. Send the military to the bush. Tell them to go to the forest. Can they go? They cannot. What is in the forest? We own the land. We are taking the resources already. Nobody can go in there without seeking permission from us. We, the young generations, have taken it. The economy will go barren. And I told them, I gave them 6 months. They have started eating rats. In the next 1 year, they will start eating cockroaches. Just watch. The price of everything will hike. For the people of Southern Cameroon, make your small farm on the backyard. Don't be scared. When I talk like this, somebody will say, oh, this guy doesn't like our people. No. In the land you are, green, what we call vegetable, it doesn't need somebody to plant for it to grow. Make your small farm for your backside house, mama. Plant your small cocoa for you and your pikin them. Every family for Southern Cameroon, no plant chop where you get for chop and then you sell. Not be time for do business. You know they do business when worry. You feel plant small way if you sell for your community. When I go talk to someone who say, oh, Prince Jeka, because when I say they go die hungry, they say, you want me to die hungry. You cannot die hungry because you're already in the land. You already partake of the blessing. So once you are part of the blessing, you cannot be hungry. You cannot be a son of Southern Cameroon and you're hungry. You only just need to go back to the farm. Don't make the farm too far away, just behind you. Make small one for your family. Don't do the one say you want to sell to La Republic. No, because there is no time for that. Do the small one where you go chop. You see I'm saying? We don't need concentrate now only for our families. It don't make La Republic the hungry because first time mommy go work beans farm for 1 hectare. He go do and also papa. The one can't see kid or can't kill the pikin. Forget saying that he work that beans way they get and chop. Then he go cancel can kill upload the pikin. They go forget say now that mommy will be the work that beans. Look what they don't do for Bamenda. Look what they don't do for Manfe, for Boya, for all side. Now we are mama fetch man don't know for work bush. They don't know for work cassava. They don't know for work bush. Now we are mama they go work bush and now the minute they go chicken kill we are papa. We are mama them. Then what be the need for work the bush? Make them die the hunger. Everything don't rise. You, when a farmer, know they feel the pain. Now rich people, they feel it now. And a very good thing. Then we see we go bush. We'll give more 1 year. Before 221 finish, rich people will buy one cocoa 2,000. Then we see we go bush now. When I go the bush, tell the military they can the bush. Then we see we go enter the bush. It is called war strategy. It is called war strategy. Our parents will make food that will entertain only the few people around them. Everyone. There will be no more food that will cross the borders. Una say una be the fight we all. Beans the come out again. Potatoes the come out again. Nothing not the come out again. Nothing not the come out. Nothing. Is to tell you, pikin no the attack mommy we get pot chop. Pikin no the attack mommy we get pot chop. So for those of you who are thinking the war is going down, no. Southern Cameroonians, we are growing stronger every day. Now let me talk about mountain race. I saw people running yesterday. La Republic was smiling, and that there was mountain race in Boya. See, Southern Cameroon, we are like the children of Israel. We don't have a big army, so we cannot face La Republic day to day. We cannot. And it doesn't still mean the nation called, the whatever mountain is in Boya, holding is good. No. Holding is not good diplomatically, but we don't need diplomacy because even no matter French want to use the nation, the mountains for whatever reason, that's their business. Because the person who controls diplomacy in the world in the world is France. France is the one controlling diplomacy. So we don't even need it. What we need is AK, granite, popcorn, manawa. That's what we need. Kange. We don't need those things. Now, but even though it's very bad for what took place in Boya, I want to say this to Southern Cameroonians. For me, I'm very okay. I'm very okay for what has taken place in Victoria and what took place in Boya. Do you know why? Oh, my mama is here, so I should block. Who is that? Who is that? Zenson Pow Pow. Let me see. I block. I have my cheap whip. My cheap whip is on the ground. Ma Vivian, she's my cheap whip. It's a coup plotters. We coup plot. Did you pay word draft? Who Zen said we are coup plotters. I blocked her, Mama Vivian. Coup plotters, did you pay word draft? I paid word draft. $1,000. I pay citizenship levy. And then you call us coup plotters. I will come to that issue. Let me finish what I'm talking about. No one can call me a coup plotter. I'm fighting for the money I contributed. You cannot call me coup plotter. No. Look for better names. Look for better names. Better names. Now, let me continue what I was saying. Whatever you saw happened in Victoria, or whatever you saw happen in Boya, Southern Cameroonians, I want to tell you one thing. This war, we have just few youths which are determined. We not go fight every day. Yesterday, I sent the restoration fighters them voice note. I tell them this. Make them not hurry for fight. Make them take time. When they want strike, they strike fine. We know the day in a bad game. You know, say, the way our people don't react to this war, they want to make we are boys that they fight every day. No. Even for Afghanistan, they know they fight every day. Even for Syria, they know they fight every day. For our side, you know, yes, sometimes they be for Syria, they be three months, no gun, nothing, no hala. But one time when what happen, the land is shake. That's how we fight. We not the hurry. We get where ghost town for the win a normal day-to-day fight. We get the economic war when a normal day-to-day. The physical war is not something that must come day-to-day. Why people not must sleep on go the gun day-to-day. The fit just one come one morning when we want do them, we do them well. So I tell all the restoration fighters, don't shake. Don't be moved. Let the Republic go around and parade. She don't for play with una day una produce. Make more the elephant say, more the popcorn, more the kange, more the ghost warriors. We need to distribute the ghost warriors. Multiply the ghost warriors by thousands. Let every street be the ghost warrior, but let it be quiet. Then when you want to activate, let it be like a tsunami. We in war. They have killed 28,000 people. You must not fight every day. They say an angry man can get killed overnight. We calm down. We don't already get everything. The new president who will get a doctor. So we know where to act for the popcorn and the manawa. As the war they go every day, we act every day for our power. And for those them for ground zero, make una no shake. As the war they go every day, we start this war, we no be get nothing. We go start taking away papa they are gone them for house. Today, we get machines. I see, may I talk about this video? It don't come to my attention. I don't tell restoration fighters and say, this Clovis for DDR, time don't be for Smokey. If this boy still be alive, may we not say, na a very bad thing to we. You know, say, if you don't infiltrate, we find this Clovis for DDR. I don't talk and say he's beating more than he can chew. The restoration fighters, we must make sure we take this boy very serious. When I see now in this video, they make rounds. See him? Now in this so.
This guy on a save on a screen in Nina Stanley, now one of the Ambazonian supplier of arms, which is supply Amber Boy for arms. It is supply transporter, 10 Kobo, right up to Gabonese other side. So I be there for live broadcast. We have present this guy. We have don't give that information for behind the scene. When I know say this guy already enter, they already supply.
When I hear the devil,
yes, he passed through the smoke and the road. Way now for the way pass.
Now information this way, Clovis the gear outside. We don't talk say we are restoration fighters. Then when I get for no way for treat some of these our brothers for DDR, especially this Clovis. You see, I say Nambere they order they don't quiet. Njume Franklin them, all these Susie Spark, they there for down back they walk. This Clovis now he don't be now the chief. Time don't reach way they get for smoke. I begin information say don't die. I be talk say never die. Because I know they see the die body fine. The video where they say when me say don't die, he never die. I be get some 1 or 2 calls and I tell them say I don't get information, but he never die. We get to find this boy, this particular boy. He don't run boya. If you are a restoration fighter or you are a citizen of Southern Cameroon, if you know this boy out, we get a very good package for you. Watana Wata, we get a very good package for you. We get a very good package. If you feel just no information, just inbox me anytime. We get a very good package for you, Watana Wata. Very good package. This Clovis boy thinks say if he stand for a way of this revolution, but we don't get people in pass here. We don't get number a Susie Spark then Jume. They don't go. Not be Jume don't lose all his job. For this video, he tell the military people say if they don't kill this boy, then when I don't know whether fake story them fake people they say that this boy then so they supply materials them for restoration fighter. See, if she go put face different face for innocent boy them.
I know say this guy already enter.
See ya.
They already supply.
Now the devil then this so we get and so.
Yes,
See go they put boy their face. They go show on their faces.
Now for the way pass.
See ya. He go show now. They go show on their faces.
They presently on ground. So that is the Stanley. It's a Nigeria guy.
You did hear? Innocent people oh.
He need the only supply now Amber poison. It is supply the militant them for water.
You did hear?
Poison for water around this cross river.
See boy where they with the Bible they go church.
On screen. Now Strong's Amber's terrorist supplier. He already did on ground zero now as I talk so. He be old transporter, so he be the fear for come. Now it already enter with the equipment them and everything with the new gun that we don't bring out with enough bullet. That is the truth.
You see the ball? I put up the innocent kid face and this already put down. Now if you get problem with Clovis, you see now some small young guy this one so surely you see him. So restoration fighters, I don't tell you now. Thank God we don't already remove them out. We get a big job to do for this finish all these black legs. Black legs, Judas worst past your enemy, Judas worst past your enemy. You see what you will do for my country people before you go silent. My country people don't go quiet. It lets him brain it tumbu don't start come for hate. It don't start make you understand. We get them plenty. All man don't sleep. Now this devil where he don't come out, say Clovis, we go make it sleep. Or then Jume Franklin we don't fight pass here. Jume Franklin we don't fight. But you see what he do, he come off up to he go for down. Because I don't tell even mommy the way that government delegate all una. I don't tell all una say una been a sacrificial lamb for la republic in hand. No man no fi make good face with la republic. Now only a fool go to wait for Jesus, make it come up for on top for heaven. Can't tell you say some brighter future there for any Southern Cameroon Pekin with la republic. It's only a fool. Do you know why I say it's only a fool? If you hear from the horse's mouth, King Bia, Dictator Bimvondo, what he tell you for Paris Peace Conference? For Paris Peace Conference where Bia be interviewed with this guy Mohammed, he talk for them very well. He said we have struggled to integrate and assimilate them, but it is not working. You need na God or you need na wolf for heaven for can't tell you say you Southern Cameroonian you know get future for inside with la Republic. You need na some God Look, that's why they say the Bible itself say, my people perish because of lack of understanding. I did not say it. The Bible said it. The same Bible where some of you don't come up to talk church today. Some man don't go pay tithes. Where in family no get chop for chop. That very Bible say, my people perish. I think that one should be the most important part of the Bible you need to relate in. My people perish because of lack of understanding. Since we Bia come for that Paris Peace Conference, that same union where Ngongo don't go there now so. Since we Bia come for that place, can talk, can open this revolution, open this confession. Una don't ever see Bia again come up, do any public speech, or he come up attend any occasion. Since that day, but some Southern Cameroonians are stupid as they day. Like I see the paramount chief for Boya, whether they call it say Dr. Wait. I really doubt if I saw all the Kuva Kenya they be there, whether the children of Akofo even get some place for chop. You go give Samuel Etofis title for insights Boya. How many picking them for your own inside your own kindred as a paramount chief? They get some better thing where they give them for that their own side. How many? The last one where they give Ikema, Ikomo can't die. Even the people for your own village, they don't feel holy corpse because of too much to do. This new paramount chief where they want put another a soka in daily waiting. You go give a Samuel Etofis. This is when you are a chief, I don't know if you go for Bamileke land, they don't give title for people anyhow. Go for Bamileke. But Frenchman, they still give Bamileke people better position for their poor. Everyone are they control. Una for we for Southern Cameroonian, when our own chief will be cursed, so I be very happy for waiting no pity. He do this one for Babalang. He did very good. If we youths will not treat Una Papa them very, very well, it's terrible. Just imagine, with everything where Bia don't talk, some of Una chiefs them for Southern Cameroon are still they foolish. Very foolish. Very, very foolish. Bia opened it very, he said it very clearly. Very clearly. He said, we have struggled to integrate and assimilate them, but it is not working. Tell me, say, you need Jesus for come up for heaven. Can't tell you, say, you as a Southern Cameroonian, you get no future with La Republic. Do you need Jesus? That means you must be deaf and dumb. That means you must be the highest fool on earth. After what be a talk. And you see it manifest through every day. It manifest every day. It manifest. He said we struggle. Look, from the recent talk, the way Dion Gute don't make. Dion Gute is not. What's the role of a prime minister? What is the role of a prime minister in that country? What is the role? Let me ask most of you. What is the role of a prime minister? He's more than a slave boy. He's there only to represent Bia within La Republique. That means Cameroon. When it concerns diplomatic move, you don't see the slave boy go. You don't see nothing. He's just there like a sacrificial lamb being used anyhow. But when they talk to you, Southern Cameroonians, to say, no, we are foolish. What's the role of the prime minister? Was he not supposed to be the one in that position of Ngongo? But can he open his mouth and talk? He cannot. At least when Bia was still fine. When Bia's brain was not demented. When Bia was not colomental. We used to see him going on errand journeys. Since the day Bia became colomental, how many of you have seen the errand boy called Prime Minister? Prime Minister, they give you two positions, but you call it position of work people. Zero baby. They give you two positions, say Minister of Territorial Administration and Prime Minister. But you look them, their portfolio with nothing. Their portfolio with nothing. Atanga Nji was an ex-convict. He doesn't even know how to act. He has been disgraced often in public by using errorical grammar. He doesn't know how to even put the grammar out. It has made him now, he doesn't even talk in public again. The Prime Minister, the errand boy, most often, he cannot stand the pressure of the blood of his people. His mouth goes sometimes away. And he starts talking about Southern Cameroon. Even on the public post. Now they cannot even send him out for any errand journey. But you all are still stupid. And then you don't see that the Bible, God is really telling you that you're perishing because of lack of understanding. The Bible said it, not me. It said my people perish because of lack of understanding. If your pastor did not teach you that in church today, Me, Prince J.K., the voice of your ancestor, I'm teaching you. You are perishing. Your generations are perishing because of lack of understanding. Your destiny is perishing because of lack of understanding. Your future and everything is perishing because of lack of understanding. Because you have thrown your understanding to the under your feet. You cannot understand anymore. Till the day you start understanding the handwritings on the wall, then you should know that there are many things to change out there. There are many things to change. There are many things to change, which you just need to use your silence and you put it to order. You just need to use your silence. Now, to the paramount chief of Boya, his father, I don't just understand. They are just making a disgrace to that chiefdom of Boya. If you are from there, look, I don't know, we from Fako, we have the worst chiefs because they are the mockery of the whole Cameroon as a whole. The chiefs of Fako. Yeah, you go to everywhere. If you see the way the tradition is presented, they keep the chiefs. Oh, did you watch the chief of the Bamun chief? Did you see the way he was honored? The media comes to him. But when it comes to our own Fako chiefs, they have become errand boys. They don't even preserve the tradition, which we had very great fathers who died for that tradition. We have great men who paid their lives. It wasn't like there was no resistance in Bakweri. There was a resistance in Bakweri. But today, we have some belly chiefs. Chiefs which don't even know the value of their people. Chiefs which don't even know how to use their own position to influence change in their own communities. Chiefs who have become errand boys looking for how to feed themselves. The chief's job now in Fako County, in Fako region, let me put it in that way, has become a normal job like a civil servant who working in an office to get a salary at the end of the month. That you think only about your salary and you forget about that you have people to serve. He was given Etofis title there. Etofis came to do a delegation of Fekafut. How many sons and daughters of Fako were part of it? How many sons and daughters of Fako were part of that sham Etofis came to do there? That he was giving Etofis a traditional title. And how many sons of Fako have the Yaoundé people or the Bassa given titles or offered such in their land? The first one they gave died, Ekema, died in Boya. And even the mortuary attendant could not hold his corpse. How many? How many? And they want to crown him as a paramount chief to continue for the foreigners to exploit the people from Bakweri. The Fako people, they want to crown him as a paramount chief because they already know. They already know he has nothing to offer. He has nothing. Giving somebody your traditional right, whereas his own people cannot even honor, has never honored one of your own. Never. Any person that comes, you give your tradition. Oh, the chiefs of Fako. The chiefs of Fako, may God have mercy on you all. Yeah, you better all change. You have generations and children to look after. Every person, the Bamilikes are running to your land because they want to keep it for their own children. The Yaoundés are coming to your land. They want to keep it. What have you kept for your own children? What have you kept? Nothing. Nothing. You have kept nothing. You're busy making friends with DOs and governors. You're busy making friends and giving the heritage of your own children. Why them are coming to, they are taking it and keeping it for their own children. And in their own land, they are not giving you nothing. How stupid are you? How stupid? How stupid are you? They are coming to your own land, you're giving them your inheritance. But in your own land, in their own land, they don't even know if you exist. In your own land, none of your own children can even become a counselor in their council. But when they come to your own, you make friends with them. You take them even to the sacred place of your own land and offer them it for free. Like what I saw the chief of Botalan, Ovia, taking them to the islands and showing the deal the islands. How many of them have taken you to their own villages in the Bulu and in the Boloa clan and shown you the traditional rulers of Aku? How stupid some of you can be. Do you need to be a slave to work before you eat? Your grandfathers and your great-grandfathers made you kings and queens. Gave you a land flourished with milk and honey to live like royalties like that of Dubai. But because of your lack of weakness, you have turned out to become barely beggars. People who rumble to beg from administrators because you have no dignity, you have no self-right. Because you have become like a dog who roams from every female excreta everywhere. You don't know how to even protect what is yours. Because you want to make friends, you want to see how to become close to those who are connected. Which you know, royalty, you don't need to be connected. By royalty, they need to come to you because you are like the honey which invites the bee. When will you learn? When will you learn, people of Aku? Anyway, I've passed you my message. I'm just the voice of your ancestors. If you like, you listen. If you don't like, tomorrow the generations will hold you. If you like, destroy the history. But just think, what history will you tell your children? That once upon a time there was a great leader called Kuvali Kenya, and because of his lack and incompetence children he had, they lost everything about his culture to the foreigners. What history do you want to tell? When they call you tomorrow to talk about the tradition, what will you say? Let me move on. It's not only in Fako, eh? There are many other up there also. You have realized that the son of Babalang, we have sent him to go and meet his ancestors. In Fako, we will do that. The ones which have gone, we have already sent 3 in Fako. Yeah. Look, in the phone of Babalang, we these young generations are like us. See, now when I go drive Lamborghini for inside Cameroon, when I go drive Rolls Royce, we don't send the phone of Babalang. The one for Saw, where I see the turn for Yaoundé, they don't take palace. We, the young ones, we don't play. Even in Fako, we have sent 3. More should go. More should go. Yes. Sometimes I feel for them, but they don't work nothing. We need people like Kuvali Kenya from Galiga and this one of Lebialem to wake up from their graves and come. We don't need these ones we have. So we, the young ones, the old people are wasting too much time. Instead, the young people, they go into Nyungu now for nothing. Where old papa then they sacrifice the papa then and be free. Do you hear me? If you have old people who do you no good, but keep you in bondage, sacrifice them. Send them to their ancestors early and get your freedom. And that's what we are doing. Don't be scared. Don't be. In the interim government, they call us coup plotters. You don't see the way we are sending the old wagons away. We are sending them away. New fresh blood have come. New fresh. See, we should be a generation of examples. Not a bootlicking generation like our old faded grandparents. Some who could not even stand to tell the Titobia you are wrong. Those who did it, the others used advantages to climb to power. No, we will correct the wrong and we will send the old ones to their grave. What they are planning to sell we the young ones, this time the young ones will not die. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. We young people will not die again. We will not go to ritual killings and be used as mockeries. No. We will use the old ones, send them to their graves, and we take over. Look, the old ones will die at their time. We young ones will not die, and our father should not be the one to bury us. That's never been like that. The old ones must die at their time. You must die when it's your time. This thing where na papa they can't bury pikin, no pikin bury papa. It don't change now. People they the old. They only say, look the image of the old wagons inside La Republic, the Niet, the Cavalier Jibri, and the others. All old wagons. They don't want to leave power. Only young people becoming depressed, putting their hands in bad things, making mockery of the young people. But the old devils are lying there. Sacrifice them. Sacrifice them, let them go. And for most of you, you have seen in the interim government, we have sent out Dr. Sako, Barrister Fru, all of them. They can call whatever name they want to call that coup plotters. I don't give a damn. Dr. Sako failed woefully. I don't need no explanation from Dr. Sako. I don't need to know them. Look, and if you want to call me a coup plotter, please add one more star. I don't have a star here. You need to dust it off. Add me a star to the coup plotter. Maybe you need to call me Thomas Sankara of Southern Cameroon. Put the star here, put it here. Yes, I'm a coup plotter because I paid my money and I'm working for the money. I paid ward draft and I have a certificate. Citizenship levy is in my phone every month. I stopped it in November. So if you want to call me a coup plotter for fighting for the money, because I don't want to think about the politics. I want to just think about the money they receive, because politics has nothing to do with the money you receive. You can talk about safety Chris and talk all the dirty things, but let me tell you, the money has nothing. Money does not stop you from acting. Money gives you a privilege for you to act. Yeah. If you were saying that all the money, do you know why we gave Dr. Sako a chance after my trip to Boya? It's because the money which we were paying, we were made to know that that money did not get to his hand. That's why we gave Dr. Sako a chance after my trip to Boya. But this one, there is no excuse he can give. The money came to his hand. There is no story him and Aringwa can tell us again that the money went. The one in my trip to Boya, if you remember, we questioned the money. We were made to know that Seseku went, things happened, Brado made this, Brado did that. We heard stories. And those stories gave us a chance to give Dr. Sako again. But this one, not even me I talk. May I play you audio? I used to deny my brother Eric Tato, but there are many things they have said, and I want to quote here some which I used to even forget. The money in Berlin, Iringwa went with it. The money in UK, not that it was pledges, cash. I want some of you to hear. Not that it was pledges, cash. He collected in Berlin, cash. He collected in UK, cash. He collected in Washington, cash. He collected in Delaware, cash. It's not. What do you want to tell us again? Ward draft, even though not all counties paid 20%, at least 8 counties paid 20% cash. What do you want to tell Ambazonians? What do you want to tell us? That what happened? That a miracle changed? We don't want to talk about Seti Chris. We don't want to talk about politics. We want to talk about the money, cash. Cash. What do you want to tell Amazonians? When I look, we say we mumu. We gave him a chance after my Boya because he was made us to know he did not receive cash. But this time we gave cash. I want to repeat it. Cash, not pledges. Cash. Germany, cash. UK, cash. Sweden, cash. What do you want to tell us? Which news do you want to talk about Seti Chris? Or you want to talk about anybody? What news do you want to tell Ambazonia? What news? That the cash manifested and became bees or became dragonflies? Please, Saudi Cameroonians, we are not foolish. We are not foolish. We are not foolish. And we will never be. We will never be. You can tell the story, but this one we are talking about cash he received in hand, collected by Iringwa. Cash in Germany was $64,000. I don't know the figure in UK. I've forgotten the figure in Sweden. All this money came in cash. And then when somebody stand now and say, oh, you call us coup plotters. You can call someone a coup plotter when he did not participate in the growth of the government. Let me educate you. You don't call someone a coup plotter when that person paid his hard-earned money. None of you pay me. In this revolution, I've not only been an activist, I have been a resource mobilization person in this revolution. On this platform, most of you know how much we have raised. And despite the money we raised from this platform, I, Prince J.K., nobody sends me 100. I still pay my ward draft and I pay my citizenship levy. How are you supposed to be a patriot to that? The Dr. Sako and members of his government, some of them did not even pay the ward draft. Those of you coming here dropping dirty nonsense, say coup plotters, are you sick? Are you, some of you, are you really okay in your brain? I'm an activist. I come to my platform. I raised money. And the money I raised, I still put it in Dr. Sako's government. I supported him for the international criminal case matter. The money I raised. On top of the money I raised, I still stand. I support every county and LGA in the money I raised. Despite that, I did not say it's enough. I go to his ward draft. I paid my ward draft first day, cash, $1,000. It's the day they are doing it, 1,000 cash. I still go behind in my suffering. I pay every day citizenship levy. And you have the guts, you have the effrontery to come to my show and you come and write me, I'm a co-plotter for the money I sweated on. Are you sick? Because I asked accountability? Somebody must be wrong. It must be wrong somewhere. Because I have the right to ask. Let me tell you something. If you look every strategy, it shows he did not want to serve as a president. Because if you ask Dr. Sako one thing, why is it that the same thing that happened in Fako is the same thing that happened in Momo, is the same thing that happened in Goketunja, is the same thing that happened in the Amber Peace Plan? He cannot answer that question. The same way he divided Fako is the same way he divided Momo, is the same way they divided Goketunja, is the same way they divided the interim government. I can explain to you. What was the need for Dr. Sako to go and make a new WhatsApp group called United Whatever of Fako, excluding the chairman of Fako, Mula Edi, and excluding all of us from it because we did not sing praises to him? Are we in a dictatorial thing here? Did he join this revolution? Did he bring any money? He did not bring nothing. He came in and we accepted him even without a job. We paid his house rent. We put him in a salary. And then when we ask you such things, when the people do you that, you need to be grateful to even come back and even tell the people and be humble to the people, not to even divide the people. Not to even divide the people. He comes to Fako, he divides Fako, split up Fako, bring up silly excuses. He knew Nation Cup was coming when he did that. Did he not know? Before Nation Cup came, I came and I said he should unite the people. Did he unite the people? No. Did he unite the people? No, he did not. The division he brought in Fako, it made the Nation Cup hold. The division he brought in Fako, it made the mountain race hold. And then today somebody said, what stopped you from you doing it? No, he divided the people. He should have left us. He should have left us do what we used to do in Fako. The Fako people did not need him. When he came there, we told him we did not need him. If he had to come to Fako, he would have come like a normal member. He did not. The same thing Ahingwa did in Momo. They splitted Momo, formed two chairmen. Ghana is in one side, Chairman Jackson the other side in Momo. Until it led to the death of Commando. They left Momo. Goketunja was very okay. Goketunja, when Chairman Emola Edi was controlling Fako, everything was fine. Before President Sako came, when Chairman Jackson was controlling Momo, everything was fine. Before Dr. Sako came, when Chairman Frank was controlling Goketunja, everything was fine. Before the Sako and Ahingwa's cabal came in. The question should be, why did they come in and everything scattered away? That should be the question. When Chairman Mula Edi was on Fako, everything was fine. There was no problem. The only thing we had was to change Fombat. Fombat brought tribalism and whatever. Then I asked the question and said, how can Fombat talk about tribalism when I set him for 3 years, raising money and supporting him? Wata money, him received a lot. I asked that question. Can he do that? No. The same thing they went to Momo, the same thing to Goketunja, the same thing to the interim government. And then you want to tell us that Dr. Sako is so honest? Until I see Don Juan Obi, after taking $30,000 from Momo, coming to do a tribalistic write-up that, the people from the northern zone stood against Foncha. This one stood against Endeli, this and that. They have stood against Dr. Sako. Nonsense. I say nonsense. Those errors were done in the past. But in this one, Dr. Sako cannot tie himself to any tribalistic blame. And before Don Juan Obi want to do that dirty nonsense, he should check himself well. He and Pony Long. Him and Paul Nilong, they should check themselves well. Paul Nilong has been a good friend of mine, but it's so shameful. And I told everybody in the meeting, I said, the day they gave Paul Nilong power, position, I told them Paul Nilong will become zero. When before this nonsense they gave Paul Nilong call what coordinator, were you not hearing news in Kumba? Since they gave him, have you heard some noise? Even the general that was under him, asked him where is it today? Before they gave a Paul Nilong, you were hearing there was so much. Even Nambere went and stood in front of Paul Nilong's house and everything. Do you hear that? No. They did what draft from Bonge. He gave his own details. Money they received today, some part of the money has not come. Where is the money from Bonge? Then you go up to put a tribalistic write-up. What happened with Endeli and Foncha, that has to do different with what is happening with Dr. Sako. Dr. Sako's case is incompetence. Incompetence. Doing it willfully. Because if you go, you see the traces of the marks which he left behind. You see the traces. The division he caused in Fako, La Republic has benefited from it 1,000 times. Let's be real. The destruction he did in Fako, La Republic has benefited from it 100%. If we were united the way we were, I barely tell you we would have coordinated fighters to reach Victoria. But if you ask Dr. Sako that, how can you dissolve Fako without putting up something before the Nation Cup? He will not answer. Let's be real. There will be no question to answer. I don't want to go to what people said about him and everything. We are going about it. I'm just doing what I'm doing now. Is a citizen analyzing a president. I'm not going about politics, about secretaries. I'm just talking as a citizen of Southern Cameroon. I'm not an activist. This is what I'm saying now. Don't look at me as an activist. Yeah, don't look me as an activist. Just look me as a citizen of Southern Cameroon, which I paid my war draft and I paid my citizenship levy every month. Just look me like that. Analyzing the president, the impeached and removed president. Just look me like that. Because if you want to put activists, people will start saying, no, he's doing this and this. No, just look me like that, like a normal citizen. Then they live from there. Look, Goketunja was very okay. Till the day Amos, who is part of their clique, got to Goketunja. When Chairman Frank was there, he was handling No Pity so well. So well, when Chairman Frank was there. He told me, Chairman Frank boldly told me, he said, No Pity is very heady. I said, yes. And I said, Chairman Frank, you are a father. There is no fighter who is fighting on the ground that will see blood and still remain okay. There is no one. Most of you just speak from your quiet zone. You hear Aringwa saying, take down commando and nonsense. There is no fighter. Even you, if you have to see a human corpse destroyed into pieces like the way La Republic kills those children on the ground, some of you, you might grown mad. You need to see a doctor. In America, only somebody who is part of an accident or sees a worse cane is being taken to the psychologist. Then what of a child that wakes up in the morning, sees blood, wakes up in the afternoon, sees blood, wakes up in the evening, sees blood? What do you think will be the situation of that young man? What? I really doubt some of these are parents. That's why I say most of you, these old people, need to go away. These good young people are coming in. If you are in America, if your child go to the road and see an accident, I'm not sure that child will be able to go to even to the school. You have to take that child to a psychologist, take him to a therapist for him to come back to his normal senses before he goes to school. Then you wake up, you see a child who sees blood every day. Every day he sees blood. And you talk to that child like a vagabond. I asked them that question. No Pity was heady, but the Chairman Frank knew how to handle No Pity. You could never hear this under Chairman Frank. You could never. But the day was Besbo Amos of Goketunja became the chairman of Goketunja, you have been hearing one attack to the other, one attack to the other, one attack just in 2 months or 3 months, which Amos took over. No Pity has lost more than how many children? No Pity has lost. As Commando went down, No Pity became the target. As Commando went down, No Pity became the target. You want to hear, they want to move. Look, let me tell you. I know very well what ADF has done. And I know very well what some people under this interim government can do. Let me tell you all. I know very well what ADF can do. And I know very, very well. And that's why I've told the fighters on the ground, I've told them to cut off contact from diaspora. Because they are caught in between the line. If no pity is working for under the interim government, ADF, if they have a chance to set a plot to kill him, they will. If no pity is working under ADF, if an interim government, there are people in this interim government which if they have the way, they will finish him. These are young people caught in between the bullets of old wagons. Old, dilapidated and block-headed, stagmatic fathers who could not fight in their days of youth. Young people who are giving their all. They have not even seen their own children. You are counting your own grandchildren and you're waiting for your great-grand. And a young child is fighting for your great-grandchildren. And you come online, he's been caught into the bullet, the webs of you old demons. What have they done? What have they done? Is it because they pick up the guns to fight, which you could not do? What have the young ones done? Let me ask all of you, these old wizards we have. What have these young people do? If they want to fight independently, Ayaba, we want to kill them. AGC want to kill them. Interim government, people who want them to fight under them, they want to kill them. Did they pick up the guns to fight for you? Did they pick up the guns to fight for you? They pick up the guns to defend the blood of their own brothers, which perish in front of them. Why bring them into your dirty politics? Why? Why? Some people might be surprised why the attack is coming on OPT. It's within the house. It's within the house. It's within the house. And I told them last time, the Momo cartel, I told them, if anything happens to Nopiti, let these old wagons be ready to go to the ground and fight. Because no youth will carry any gun anymore. If anything happens to one fighter, you these old wagons, you these old baboons who have come to Europe, you have not been able to make your life at the age of 60, you will go to the ground and fight. Get it very clear. Maybe, look, I don't tell some people, say, when your papa to disrespect, you lose respect for them. You see, most of you old people, if you're not there for me, corner me, I go disrespect you now. If you soon see me, so all this old bar-headed grey demons where we get. If you not be there for corner me, I don't disrespect you now. They respect what they give, no warrant them. Una no warrant them at all. Una no like respect. And when papa for house, I be talking last time. If you be papa for house, you over beat mommy. Pikin warn you one time, say no beat. You beat. Pikin warn you again, say no beat mommy, you beat. If na me, I be the pikin for that house, I hold you, papa put you for guard room. And lock you for day, they give you chop for day. If na me. Because he let's say something for now, I don't say papa na lie. Papa will like respect, they discipline him very well. Very well. Very well. If you papa will beat mommy all the time, beat, pikin will say stop. If you still beat mommy, that if you became for that house, take that papa put it for guard room. Lucky for inside guard room. Make it be there till brain balance. Because they don't die. How many people in diaspora have died? How many? How many people? Look the way they work on top that corpse for that small boy where they kill him for this thing. Look. Look the way the military guy stand on top the corpse for the Peking. March the corpse for Ambazonia. March and say this is ADF will kill. How many of you now you be there okay with her now? You are very okay, right? Not be a Peking with the bonham. Not be a Peking with the bonham. You were very okay when they be working on top Peking the corpse so. And I be don't tell the restoration fighters for the ground. When I see what they do, na psychological war. When una kill La Republique, I be don't tell una burn the corpse. Una see the way they march down a corpse on a brother no. Na for tell una to say una be no nothing. I be don't tell una before. When una kill military, the worst thing I say make una leave the carry military their body go. Una never green. When una finish military, una struggle forget the die body. Una born and put the video, make a family and a mommy. When the family get that torment, they no go leave that government, make it sleep. Una see what you do that lieutenant. Where no pity do that lieutenant. He don't leave La Republique for fire. Look, I don't tell us, una don't need for kill plenty. Just kill, they wanna kill one military. Una put it so, take it go for, una do it like Jesus. Una put it so, nail and so, una light fire. make inyanga I body well. Una send am for the international committee. See, if una born 10, Yaounde go shake because they never see am. Una get for treat them like in the days of Makiza. They be used to that kind of style. This one for restoration fighters. No, una not go to that una shoot military. Oh, we don't kill it, we don't kill it. Drag the die body they can go. Drag the die body na important psychological message. I will move this audio. If you kill a military, we the kill your mama, we don't kill your brother, no leave. Even the die body don't die. That thing say you cut the hate movie, hate and all that kind of thing. That one no matter. Put it so as una put that other one them body by body, listen a mortuary attendant. Una put them body by body. May flop. Then una start now to read their name. Listen a GCE result. Then una start to bomb them one by one. Le bush dog. See whether America no go talk tomorrow. See when una born us una put the video. Whether they go block with your page, we go post the video. Una see what you done for go ketunja way they be the die so be the post video now. Social media be the hot, international government they be the talk. When we make 20 women them make their body for their master, they appear so when they no go see them again. You go see whether their friend they go pick their gun come. You go see. So the restoration fighters, you know, be about for the common everyday fight. This one are tactics. I be don't tell when I say they don't call one a terrorist. Use the tactics of a terrorist to fight them. You know, say you are a liberation fighter. You know that very well. You know, say you are not a terrorist. But Yaoundé and French people don't call una say terrorist. That means say use the tactics of a terrorist fighter to fight them. How do terrorist fighter they do? Terrorist fighter not the fight every day. Terrorist fighter not the come out every day for street with gun. No. Terrorist fighter get two things. Bankrupt the economy and frustrate the government. Simple. A terrorist fighter get two things. Bankrupt the economy and frustrate the government. When I don't already win one side. When I don't already bankrupt the economy and now not to frustrate the government. How you frustrate the government? You use the casualties for the war to make pressure mount on the government. Because the economy don't destroy already. Price of flour don't go, they don't ban them, they don't export oil, cooking oil. Yeah? You know fit you know they don't already ban the name, they don't export cooking oil. So oil, they don't export oil anymore. CDC not the function anymore better. That means the country, it don't do that. Flour, it don't go up. Now we are cocoa, the now we are they do now it important. All man don't go for farm. So it means say if we now start at economic sabotage, psychological one. When I remember now 3 to face they will fight war. You get communication war, you get psychological war, and you get the physical war. Communication wise, we did do good. Psychologically wise, we don't drop. Since after nobody do that job, we don't drop. Physically wise, yeah, we did do okay. But physically wise for now, not be important. Because if you take one action, multiply from action one another done for 6 months. So the one we need another psychological. Because economic wise, we'd already destroyed them. So psychologically, we get for go out. Go out there when you get them. I'd already blocked him, Mama Vivian. I'd already take you off. When you go out there, you get them. Make sure you use their body. Send very good message. Very good one. No play. And forget about that thing, say, human rights court and all those things. They are nonsense. They be controlled by France. Forget about those things. Say human rights court of arbitrated this. After the war, they will call it to a human right. Those are nonsense. There is no country in the world where you go kill one of a citizen. Then you go one kill you go detect a human right. Now lie. For America or for Europe, if you kill one citizen, the police they can't they need if they want make say they want arrest you one they kill you direct. They shoot you for their own man they see them. Ask most of them they do for this side they know no. They don't carry that police order, they shoot that person, take it, go for some place, say human right. Now lie. As he did, they say they call it now self-defense. You hear me? They say self-defense. I don't even play with Jewish man kill person for my country. The police they come say they never check about self-defense. They scatter his skin with bullets. They package the dead body, they send him back for Israel. Israel not talk nothing. No human rights, not talk nothing. They not say that military for that country act on self-defense to their citizen. So, make some person not blindfold una for down they say, if you kill some military, you do something. Look, Mandela was called a terrorist. But when he come out jail, I don't already block you, I blocked him. When he come out jail, you hear the hail Mandela is a hero. And I be don't tell him again, I repeat him. There is no star, there is no restoration fighter will be a star during war. You become a star only after the victory of the war. I be tell that one for no pity. And when we talk for now, when I go do some job, we post them, make una show that they never grow up. When we post on our videos, we then have to motivate una. We then have to motivate una for do good job. We not then have to say, make tomorrow you can't say, oh, me know this, me that. And that name the way una get general and all this, we just call and for say more give una motivation. Not be say your body full on top of your head. No. There is no starship. You not be Michael Jackson, or you not be R. Kelly, or you not be Lionel Messi. You know, the one a war. Now after war, where they go know you that time like Thomas Sankara, like Mandela them. During war, they know you. During war, you not get nothing for no. They never even get right for even know your name. You see, I say because of una name, the one I don't put up. Now no pity, mommy, dad, and the family, they don't take them go your one day. I don't ask una say some restoration fighter. Una never hear some member for some top group where they fight. You hear never aside. That's why which man be leader for ISIS, you know, leader for Taliban or Al Qaeda, you know. You don't know them because they fight for a purpose. When you fight for a purpose, your name no get for be aside. Nobody even get to know your sister, your brother. Nobody get to know your name till that purpose don't be won. Till you don't win up. Now for day, people go start to say, "Oh, na the man be fight. Na the man, yeah. Why will not be no in a war? You not get to know your name." So now what we fight, una name no be important. All these name the one they give them outside. Una fit give name them, yeah, but down a name it not be important. Una face not be important. Now the action where una they do, now it be important. The action where una they do, it be very important. But una face and una name, una location, it not important. It not important because once they know your name, they know your location, they feel easily identify your face, even if they don't know you. You hear me? Once they know your name, they know your location. For them to know your face, na ABC. They go just come for that location, use that name, intimidate every population where they for day, may they describe your face. And for military, good people they know for draw. Person if they just describe your face, how you did. Some man just put them for pen and paper one time, producer say we think so that's so the person they start chase that image. But once they don't know your location, they don't know your name, they can never know who you are. If you can't pass for their middle so go you, they no go ever know you. If you go for Yahoo, they go do matter. If you go for Douala, go do matter, they no go ever know you. Take this very serious. Very, very, very serious. And those who are watching on the ground, inform the fighters. So we are yet to move ahead. Every day we don't tell us I will continue for educate on this one. As a restoration fighter, where you fight during war, your name, your location, and your face, it's not important. No matter how much they send up, and nothing say you must put your face before diaspora send you money. Whether diaspora wants send you money or not send you money, that's not your business. If you create your money for ground, the materials the one I don't buy, how much diaspora don't stand up for? You nobody change people for diaspora because they don't chop money. We change people for diaspora because some they don't embezzle. And without all those embezzlement, nobody work. Una don't work. Una don't do a job. So diaspora is of no importance to you, a restoration fighter. As a restoration fighter, you have to have your own resource and logistic person. Where it role now for the create una finance for una for fight. You don't get to depend on anything say diaspora or anybody. No. You don't get to. As a fighter, where you don't stand for ground, where you lead a battalion, you get two things. You get person a resource mobilization person. That means that person, his job, now for make sure say, una always get money for buy una granite. Whether diaspora sender or not, that person get for knock the community, the doors and everywhere for link una with access to get granite for continue the fight. You must get such person for inside una. And that person must be well protected. Well. For all una barras, you don't need any person say money for come for diaspora. No. Una land who una the fight for is blessed. Una know the fight the people for far north. Ambazonia, Southern Cameroon is blessed. Now, why now I don't be for bush for 5 years? No man ever die for hungry. Some person don't die for hungry for bush. No, because plantain they cocoa they bush meat they everything they The land is a land of milk and honey. It's the paradise of Africa. So you have everything in it. That's the garden, Garden of Eden, Southern Cameroon. You have everything in that garden. So you don't need food. You don't need to lack. What you need is what you need to take to fight. So I don't tell the Republic say for them for win this war, it go hard. Because Southern Cameroon will be barren like Biafra. Biafra, they defeat Biafra because Biafra no be get chop. But Southern Cameroon is the Garden of Eden. Even you walk for road, vegetable they grow. You know they like Eboloa, Betwa, or Adamawa, or Garwa. No. What we have, it's called the Garden of Eden in Africa. The only land that has the highest, one of the highest mountains in Africa and produce everything by its own self. Even if the people don't go to the farm, everything grows naturally. It's a blessed land. So you don't need, even diaspora don't give you money. You have everything. You just need to be devoted, organize, and plan your battle. And your battle, you must not fight day by day. Calculate even a 1 day for 1 month. And when you want to do it, let the action be devastating. Make the film right to their marrows. Na so. She done for down. Una make una think them. Una already know for make una things them. Una make una lefanse, make una popcorn, make una the keeper. Una take una 1 day when una want to fight. Una make the enemy make it feel una. That means say una buy the legiga inside their skin. For all una brother the way they don't die. Una not come out say, una not care about what the population talk. No care about what they say, oh, war don't end. No care. Remember, they be don't call a terrorist. How terrorists they fight? Taliban will be 1 week, they not strike. Al-Qaeda, they be one month, 2 months, they not strike. But when they want knock 1 time, they feel the heat. Now so na get for be. People fit talk, oh, Ambazonia restoration, but when I did, so that one not care. Ambazonia restoration fighters are not there. Oh, Ambazonia this no. Una begin to prepare una left and say. Una begin to arrange una left and say why they talk. Una begin to arrange una kange. Una begin to arrange una popcorn. Una begin to ready una criers. May they talk. When una time ready for rain Armageddon, una come out. Una rain am. Una make them enemy, make the feel una. Una go back, una go rest. Una fi go be again 1 month, 2 months. Una not care about what they talk. They ghost down the day. Una eyes the day for the town. Una eyes the day very cool and calm. Una they observe. And black leg, even though as una they relax, una not play with black leg. Make una send black leg there for Ikema. Black leg, una people the way they want support the terror. No play with them. Send them for Ikema 1 time. Make they go meet up Ikema for play with them. Once una do this, the enemy go find una. The enemy go find una. So una get everything una need. Remember, una no need for fight the war every day. Una take una time. Prepare everything. Launch out for day where nobody they expect. Where even diaspora no know. And una not tell nobody they do for action. Even una chairman for una county, una not tell you. Una not tell nobody the day una go do una thing. That day, una do. This is what I have to tell you, my fellow people. This war, we will never lose. The only thing where they make people lose to war, na hunger. But the land una dey chop dey. If una be coordinated and una be safe, una no fit ever lose. Even the Frenchman know very well say they no fit lose. Una no fit lose. The only thing we lack na coordination. We can never lose this war this year, next year. Once we are coordinated and we use the black legs to set example, we take our time and we prepare and we strike well. Even if we want to strike once in a year, let that strike will strike. Make it be nice song where they will sing for that whole year. That's the message. If we want to strike, even if it's once a year, let that striking from the whole 13 counties be a song that they will remember for the whole year. Remember these restoration fighters. So don't hurry to go and sing or go and do something every day. That's child's play. Take your time. Prepare. Accumulate the resources. Plant them everywhere. Build the ghost fighters. And then get ready for war. The day of the war, you know that day, some have to go to your ancestors and some will remain. It is normal. But be ready for the day. That's war. And you have everything to make that day happen. You have the AKs, you have the Lefanse, you have the popcorn, you have the Manawa. So nothing is disturbing you. Nothing. The only thing disturbing you is the black legs. And you can use your common sense to fish them out. So thank you very much, my restoration fighters, for the great job you all are doing. Watana Wata is with you and will always support you. And to our new interim president, Dr. Tita and Marietta, I want to tell you all a good job is waiting ahead of you. You know where Dr. Sako has failed. Go in and do what you have to do. Yeah, go in and do what you have to do. If you have to know, you have to unite the diaspora, unite everyone, including those of Siseko, which Dr. Sako left in investigation right up to now, and he has never concluded the investigation. Unite everyone, be Milan Atem, be Milton Taka, be everybody which was part of this government, which under Sako's investigation, the investigation never completed right today. In regards to Naira 10, unite everyone back under this government. Forget about all the groups out there. If they want to come in, they'll come in our terms. Yeah, if they want to come in. But go ahead and unite everybody. Milan Atem, unite everyone. All of them, they were away because we supported Dr. Sako to carry out an investigation. But right as of now, we don't know anything about how Dr. Sako has investigated in regards to Naira 10. He kept them there and they went ahead with the revolution. Right up to now, nothing has happened. So you as the interim vice, you as the interim president and the vice, you have to go back and unite everyone. Everyone Dr. Sako made to go away. Everyone he said did this and that. So long as he has not completed his job, you have to bring them back and complete everything. Yeah. Bring everybody back. Milan Atem, Milton Taka, all those of SCB TV, unite everybody back under this house. That is your job to do as an interim and the vice. Put the house back. Anything that was said then has gone away. The past president was unable to finish the investigation. You now, the phase we are in is to unite everybody. Bring everybody back to the house. Yeah. They were part of this house and they were sent out because of the Naira issue. And Dr. Sako did not establish a perfect investigation about Naira 10. He did not. He did not establish any perfect investigation. So as of now, we cannot still talking about, oh, Naira 10. No. We already know Siseko, they are in jail. That's enough. We know they are there. We know where the Naira 10 is. That's good. Now what we need is to come back in full. Everybody under their county, LGA, and country coordinators. And our solemn job is to raise money and send it to the ground. Simple. We don't have nothing to do. And when we do that, we should leave the boys to fight. Our solemn job in diaspora is to raise money, send it to the ground, and leave the boys down there to control it. Yeah. That's our solemn job to do. Our sole job is not going to start scolding children. You must fight under this. You must fight under that. They know what is good. And if they want to follow where their heads will go, now them they die. No be we for diaspora or they die. I don't tell them. If they want to follow groups, now them they die. As they know say they be independent. They stand under themselves. They fight. We go with support them. I don't send most of them for down the audios. Make them stand as youths and fight. You don't need to be under any group for we in the diaspora to support you. Fat lie. So I think that's just the way forward. And I thank you all for this precious time you have been here. All those who have watched me. It's been long we have not played El Clasico, but we are struggling to put one or two things back to order. I'll be back here so we play El Clasico again. You all stay blessed and make nobody tell when I say the war of Southern Cameroon they go down. Not lie. In everything there's always a break. And after the break, there's always a time again to start up. So we are in a break now. We will come back. We will come back. So I think now is the time for we to gather ourselves back. Gather everybody. All CCQ. Everybody should be brought back. Everybody. Bring them back. Bringing them back doesn't mean they come and determine everything. No. We already have institutions in place. We have our country coordinators, we have our county, and we have our LG. When I talk about Seseko coming back, he's going back to Manu County. When I talk about Milan coming back, he's going back to his county. When I talk about all of them, they are going back to their counties. But all of us, we are gathering in under one Amber Peace Plan and one Restoration Council. That's what I talk about coming back. Coming back is not meaning that somebody should come and take his position or take this. No. Coming back means we already have defined institutions that can bring us all back. That's coming back. And I want to applaud the restoration fighters of Bali. Yeah, and a good job. And Babila, you're doing a very good job. I remember when we had to send something to the boys in Bali, we had to go through you. They really recommended you. Babila, great job. I could see in your live show yesterday on Nachop's TV. You guys, you were really a man of fire. That's it. And I want to tell all those watching me on Ground Zero, we are moving to victory. Gradually, but surely, victory is coming. So let's stay focused, and may you all stay blessed. You all stay blessed. I think that's all I had to tell you all today. Thank you all for staying there. Don't forget to like and follow the page. It's here. I will bring you more updates on the revolution. So please follow the page, share the video, and we're always going to come back here. I don't know. Let me wait and take one or two comments of questions on the ground. Then before I leave, let me take one or two questions before I go. Yeah, Eric Tatogo has to go back to his own county. He's a Southern Cameroonian. We are not forgetting nobody. Everybody has to come back. Go back to your county. We start back again with Bill and we unite. Not forgetting everyone. Nobody. Nobody's been left out. Nobody. We already have institutions that unites us. Our county and LG does that with the country coordinators. So we just need to go back there. Everyone. You guys all have a blissful evening.